Well, hello there. Really? 'Cause you're so tough. You're so tough. Where's those happy feet? Where's those happy feet? Oh, yeah. Oh, really? Yeah, you're so proud of yourself. Sky was behind us. One thing that's good about Jaxie is that, as a stinker that she is with other dogs and barking and being silly, acting all tough, she's super sweet when she actually meets them face to face. Sorry, she's jerking. Hold on. Unlike Jax, where Jax would just try to attack. This one, once she actually gets to meet the dog face to face, look at what she's done to me. This is what I have to walk through. She's lucky I'm skinny. What the hell? Yeah, anyway, so she tends to get along with the dogs really well once she meets them face to face. If they're friendly, I haven't had any problems. So that's nice. Well, anyway, so hi Animal Love Fest. I know it's been a while. It's been a while. I know. And honestly, I wanted to do videos for you guys for a while now as well, but of course my phone's been full. I had to buy like a what do you call it? 2 terabyte flash drive to be able to put all of our goodies on there, because I didn't want to lose them just in case anything ever happens with our YouTube channel or Instagram. I just didn't want to take that chance. So anyways, I did get that, and I've been copying them over. So as you can tell, we have some room to start shooting again for you guys. Sad to say, but Carmella passed away October 23rd at night. The day before, which was Saturday, I think I have the date right, 23rd. I'll have to double check. But yeah, so Saturday she was out of the bus, doing her thing, laying underneath the bus with the kids, with Sheena. Everything, for the most part, was fine. You know, she's slow moving. She's 20 years old. So, but she was going out of the bus by herself, you know. I mean, I would turn around and she was outside laying on the sidewalk, or underneath the bus, like I said, with Sheena. The following day, she was outside again, Sunday, on her own. And then I helped her to get back into the bus. I think it was harder for her to get in than it was to get out, because when she would go out, she would stand at the top of the step and she'd just put her forward momentum, or her momentum forward, I guess I should say, and just lean, and then, let her body weight take her forward. So it was easier. But coming back in wasn't quite as easy with those big steps. So I had helped her come back in. I had somebody there visiting, and when Carmella went to stand up, it seemed like I thought maybe she had hurt her leg, because she wasn't able to stand. She was kind of struggling to get back up. She was laying on the floor, and when she would try to stand, her legs were just kind of spreading out next to her. And so I didn't know what was going on. I really thought, she just hurt her leg or something. But as the night progressed, every time she would try to stand up or walk, again, her legs would just come out from underneath her. And I laid up, we have veneer floors, so I figured maybe it's just that, she's old and whatnot, and she's got hair on her paws. And although she did get around pretty good, sometimes she did slip, especially when we weren't leveled in the bus. What is this? She didn't even see those guys crossing over there. Anyway, so I put a blanket on the floor, thinking that maybe that would help her get up, and she tried to get up one more time, and she just couldn't do it. So she just laid there. I have some pictures that I can put up on Instagram. So I just pet her, gave her love. She sees the dogs. Come on. I gave her some love, and I just let her lay down and rest, thinking that maybe that would help her. And then after a while, when she wasn't really getting up, I tried feeding her dinner. She ate a little tiny bit, but not a lot, compared to Carmella, who would wipe her bowl out every time. Come on. And so I put her in her bed. I lay there with her, or sat with her, and gave her all kinds of love, told her how awesome she was and how inspiring. And I think that that's when I kind of started to realize what was happening, because her eyes were not closing at all. Even when I pet her or came close to her eyes, she still was not. Look at this. Look at how big. Hello there, beautiful. Hi. Maybe that's Carmella, guys. Look at. She's all yellow. Maybe she came back to let me know she's okay. She's definitely pollinating. Hi there, beautiful. What you doing? You're working so hard. Oh my God, you are so big. So big and beautiful. Wow, isn't that something, huh, guys? I mean, that's pretty close. That is a big baby right there. Anyways, so I just told her how awesome she was, and I had realized that her eyes were not closing. Like, usually if you pet, especially a cat, you pet the top of their head and get close to their eyes and whatnot, they would close their eyes, and she just was not doing that. Her eyes were staying open consistently. And then all of a sudden, it seemed like she started stretching out one leg at a time, like big stretches, like one leg, And then she would kind of lay there and rest for a minute, and then another leg. And that's when I realized, oh my God, she's getting her legs on the other side. So she was leaving me and transitioning to the other side, and she was basically getting her legs back, you know. And so again, I stayed with her for, you know, quite a while, until like 2:30 in the morning. Okay, so yeah, anyways, I stayed up with her until like 2:30. Sorry, it's still kind of a mess. I've been working so hard. All the blankets are normally here on my seat, you know, but I've been driving, so I couldn't put them there. I need to level the bus and then do that. But anyways, so a lot's changed even in the bus since I've done videos for you guys. I got rid of the refrigerator last week. That's been... What did I just tell you? Not to eat the cat food? Anyway, gotta get her breakfast. Chicken and veggies that I made for her. And I made her turkey and veggies too. Anyways, so at 2:30 I was just beat. I couldn't stay awake any longer, so I said my goodbyes. Well, in a way, I really kind of thought there was a possibility that, you know, she would be okay. Like, that she just needed to rest, and, you know, I didn't know what to expect when I woke up. I knew there was a possibility of her being gone. And when I woke up at like 8 o'clock in the morning, I did not want to look over, if I'm being honest. I did not want to look to her bed because I knew there was a chance. And sure enough, she had passed probably not long after I had turned the lights out and gone to bed. My bed was right next to her. She was in the exact spot that I had left her. And so I took her to the crematorium and had her cremated like I did with my other kids. So basically now I have a collection here of all my kids that I've lost since I've been on the bus. If I can move this stuff out of my way. There is Bugsy. There is Carmella. There's Freebie in this one, and Jax here. So, all 4 of them. And it is weird having only 3 kids. For anybody that knows me, I mean, I've had, you know, 4 to 5 cats for the last 20 years. And so, yeah, it's definitely weird for me to have only 3 animals. But I'm going to take this time to enjoy it and just focus on Sheena. Sheena is 17, so she's my eldest now. She has some kidney issues, so we just need to focus our attention on her. And yeah, not be worrying about trying to get any other animals right now. I really do want to get another ragdoll eventually. That's going to be a goal of mine. I definitely want to have another male ragdoll. But it's nice having only 1 cat box down, where before at one point I had 3 cat boxes down here in the bus. That was not easy in the space that we have. But now we just have 1, and then most of the time Sky is out. He comes in and out, but mostly he wants to do his business outside. So he'll have his breakfast. That's his bowl. He'll have his breakfast. I tell him to eat before he goes anywhere, and then he'd go outside and he does his business out there for the most part. So really the box has been kind of for Sheena and Jaxie. And yes, Jaxie, my dog, does use the cat box. She prefers it over the puppy pads. So I have a gazillion puppy pads that I bought because of Carmella. She was going to the bathroom all over the floor, everywhere, every day. That was really getting hard on me because, you know, she was just struggling, of course, having a hard time getting into the cat box. So she was literally using the floor. At one point, I had puppy pads everywhere. It was just terrible. It was terrible. But, yeah, so now I have bags and bags of puppy pads. I think I have 3 or 4 bags of puppy pads that I really don't have a use for. I do use them to cut Jaxie's hair. I put her on the puppy pad to cut her hair. Yeah. Anyway, so what you're looking at here is what I made for her. This is chicken broth with water as the juice, and then boiled chicken. I cook the veggies separately and then add them after so that well, actually this time I didn't do that. I did cook the veggies in the full pot, and I won't be doing that again because the flavor of the veggies did take over. Usually I cook them separately, which is what I'm going to continue to do because, like I said, they definitely took over too much of the flavor. But what's in here is carrots, mushrooms, broccoli. Let's see what else is in there. Carrots, mushroom, broccoli, green beans, bell pepper, and I think that might be it. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm not sure. Green beans, mushrooms, carrots, broccoli. I want to say that there's something else. But anyway, so there's cucumbers and zucchini. That's what it is. So there's quite a few different veggies in this mix. And here is the turkey. I made her with also veggies mixed in there. And then these are the veggies that I cut up for her. And basically I just add them to the different type of meat that I'm cooking for her, whatever that may be. So right now she's got turkey and chicken going, but we've got other food for her too. Hamburger meat and other stuff. But anyways, I gotta start my day, get into the shower. Today I'm getting an injection in my sacroiliac. And I don't know if anybody knows what the hell that is, because I didn't. But it's basically next to the epidural space in your low back. It's in between your hip and your epidural, your tailbone. And so, yeah, I'm going to be getting an injection there. Probably explain a little bit more about that at another time because I've got to get into the shower and get ready. But anyways, I just wanted to check in with you guys. You can see a lot's changing in the bus. You know, it looks kind of messy right now, right? There's a lot of stuff everywhere. But this stuff is like stuff I'm getting rid of, except for that. Yeah, and Sheena just knocked over my cilantro plant all over my couch, all over the floor here. So, yeah, everything kind of got pushed around. But, yeah, we're definitely making changes. Another thing that I was planning to share with you was the buddy heater. I set up the buddy heater to connect it to a 20-pound propane tank outside the other night to give it a try so that I can save my batteries from, you know, the regular heater. Because it's just between the refrigerator and the heater at night. I wake up in the middle of early morning, and I'm being woken up by the beeping of my batteries dying. So I figured if I can, and plus going to the campground, they make you turn your generator off at 8 o'clock. So that's not good either, because then I can't even turn the generator on. And I can't do that here either. After 10 o'clock, I can't turn it on. So basically that's what was happening, is that I was losing my power. Oh man, I forgot my drink. Yeah, I was losing my power. And unfortunately, when that happens, we're losing our heat as well. So like I'd be waking up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, or actually earlier. I think it was 2. And I was freezing, and we couldn't do anything about it at all, which really was terrible. So I've had the buddy heater for a while. I knew that you could do the 20-pound tank, but I didn't know how or what I needed. So I did some YouTube research and found out that, I just needed a particular hose and a fuel filter. And I've been using it every night for the last 4 nights. But I am kind of having a problem with it because it gets super hot in this space. The heat really travels upward from those little heaters. Yeah, a lot of heat is in the front, but at the same time, come on. But at the same time, what's it go in her window? She broke my blinds yesterday. I'm so mad. $40. That's the second set of blinds from her breaking them. Yeah, so where was I? Oh, so again, it produces a lot of heat in the front of the heater, but I think it produces just as much, if not more, on the top of the heater. The heat is just rising out of the top of that thing, and you can't even barely put your hand there. So, again, more YouTube research. And I found that I can I can take the crate that's off the front of the buddy heater now, and I could use the top handle, and you just basically slide this piece up underneath the handle, and then it puts like a tray here. But also this one guy, he suggested buying one of those little paint grates, the smaller ones for like the little small rollers. And it fits perfectly right here as well. He showed us in the video. And it's a much flatter surface, so you can actually boil water, which he showed us, which is amazing. Like, you can actually cook with a buddy heater. Who knew? But also it holds perfectly a fan. And so today, this morning, the second I woke up, I ordered a heater fan. Now, I didn't even know what a heater fan was. I don't know if you guys do, but it is a fan that does not require electricity. It actually uses the heat waves that are coming above the heater to initiate the spin of the blades. And so then it basically forces the heat this way rather than straight up. So the straight up is hitting the fan, and then the fan's pushing it away. So I found it on Amazon for $26. Well, it's like $26.99 or something like that. And I got a 10% discount on it. So I ordered it this morning. I'm supposed to get it tomorrow, which will be fantastic. So I will be sure to tell you guys like how that works and if I notice a difference. I'm suspecting that we're going to have a big difference, because being up here, my bed is elevated by about, I think it's like 48 inches or something. So just a little over 2 feet. Well, actually, no, not 48 inches. Gosh, you know what? I don't remember. I think it is 48 inches, so it's about 4 feet off the ground. Yeah. Gosh, that seems kind of... I'm not sure. I'd have to measure it. But anyways, it's in between 3 and 4 feet off the ground. And so basically we're elevated. And so all the heat is rising right up to me. And even though I'm behind the heater's over there, and I'm back here on my bed, I'm still getting too hot. And I'm hot and cold, hot and cold, hot and cold all night long. Really uncomfortable. So I'm hoping that with the fan, it'll push, the heat that way, because the front of the bus will still stay much cooler. It's staying warmer than it normally did, that's for sure. We haven't had too cool of nights lately. I don't even know what it's been actually, but I would say in the middle 60s. So we're not even hitting like the cooler temperatures that we will see, as the winter months come along. But anyway, so yeah, I'll just keep you guys up to date with that. I've got to get my stuff together now and, like I said, get into the shower. And for those of you that have been around for a while, that means that I have to pull all my stuff out of the shower. And yeah, do all that business. But yeah, things are coming along. If you remember in my last video, I had the refrigerator sitting right into the space right here. I sold it for $500 on Craigslist last week. It was fantastic. I was so excited to get that thing off of this bus. It's been here since I bought the bus. It came with the bus, and it's just been taking up so much space. It's been ridiculous. And so yeah, now the kids have an area to be able to play, and Jaxie is constantly laying down there on the floor, and that's why you see all of her toys everywhere. That's her playing, and her and Sky have been chasing each other up and down the bus. So yeah, you'll see it when it's a little bit cleaner and a little bit more organized. Like I said, I'm still working on it. The last few days I haven't been doing too good with my pain levels, so I've spent literally the last 3 days in bed doing nothing but watching videos and taking medication. And like I said, getting the injection today, so hopefully that will help. But the funny thing is, the injection space is not where I've been having my crucial pain lately. It's been my right arm, and forearm here has been incredibly painful in this area here, down into my wrist, and then behind my elbow. And it's like my pain management doctor said it's more from the carpal tunnel than it is from my back. I think it has to do with opening and closing these windows in the summer months. This is not the first time that I've had such a problem with it. It gets hot in here, which I need to open up all the windows now. And then at the end of the day, I have to close them. And yeah, it just puts a lot of pressure in that area of my arm. I don't have any problems with my left, thank God. It's sore, but it's not to the level that the right is. So yeah, anyways, I've been rambling, sharing, and hopefully I've updated you guys. Like I said, little Miss Carmella has moved on, and we're glad that she is, she didn't suffer at all. She literally closed her eyes and went to sleep, which is, what more can I ask for? What more could she ask for? There's just no suffering whatsoever. She literally just laid down, and actually she didn't close her eyes. She was exactly the way I left her when I went to sleep. So I fully believe that she had passed not long after. She might have been waiting for me to back off, because that's pretty much what they do. They don't want to die with you staring at them and whatever, so they tend to hold on and hang in there with you until you leave. Just like people as well. Like, people could be in the hospital next to their loved ones, next to the hospital bed for days, and then the second they leave to go to the restroom or go shower or whatever, that's the time that the person passes away. It's just because that's the time that you let them be on their own, and they're not trying to stay there for you. So I fully believe that that's what happened with Carmella. I think that she just, crossed over. She was definitely transitioning while I was there petting her and giving her love. So she knew that I was here for her. She was laying here in her bed. I took the bed and everything to the crematorium. They just threw the bed away. The one thing that was a bummer is they didn't give me back her collar, and I couldn't get it off. So that was kind of a disappointment, because I expected to get her collar and her name tag, and I did not. And then they want to charge you $25, I think, for a footprint, which I think is ridiculous. It's a total ripoff. I talked to the guy that works there, and he felt the same way, that the company is no longer a family-owned business. It's now a commercially owned business, and they apparently own all of the pet crematoriums locally. So yeah, it's just pretty sad that they take advantage of you on your, worst day, right, of your loved one passing. But whatever, what can you do? All right, guys. Well, I hope you have a wonderful day and look forward to sharing more with you guys and back regularly sharing videos with you guys again. All right. We love you. Have a wonderful and blessed day. God bless you. Bye.